name is Donna Noesi, and I stand before you as the proud product of and a true believer in our public schools here on Long Island. I'm a proud graduate of Smithtown High School West, the parent of 2 children in the Babylon Public Schools, and I have the honor and the privilege of being a special education teacher in the Middle Country Central School District. Most teachers, particularly special education teachers, tend to be perpetual optimists. It's one of the reasons we get into the profession. We believe that no matter where a student is, academically, emotionally, or behaviorally when they come to us, we truly believe that all students have potential and all students can learn. I have been a special educator in the trenches, as we say, since 1995. That means that I have been around long enough to see the education pendulum swing one way and all the way back the other way. Typically, we special educators quietly ride out the waves of education reform. We use what we can and modify or adapt what we need to. We basically do whatever it takes to ensure a productive, individualized learning environment for our students. But there is nothing productive about the state tests. These tests are not even really about my students. They are about using my students as a tool to evaluate my effectiveness, which is wrong on so many levels. I cannot stand by and watch as my students' spirits and their desires to put effort into school are squashed. Your tests are hurting my students, Commissioner, and I cannot be silent about it. My students work incredibly hard all year, harder than most general education students in many cases. Do you have any idea how it feels for them after working hard and making gains all year to sit down and take a test that makes them feel like utter failures? My 8-year-old students have already been identified as having disabilities. After all, that's why they've been placed in my class in the first place. They should not be subjected to 7 hours of meaningless and absurdly difficult tests that serve no purpose other than to evaluate their teacher. The use of high-stakes testing is wrong for all of our students. It is most harmful to our special needs students, and it needs to stop now.